Hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Point and Fail, where we're gonna play a visual novel, but this one's different. I don't have to read the entire thing of this one. Also, there's QTEs. This is called The Letter. It is a scary game. I'm gonna get scared, guys. It's gonna be fun. Hey! Already, it starts. Oh, look, the prologue way. The Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew into a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. That damn plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. Now, they had to have done that on purpose, right? Ermengarde. Dots. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And this is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard to the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Is the game warning me? Okay. Dots. Good luck! Oh shit! Isabella. Sports! Oh, wow.
Hello?
Hi.
Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
Oh, you're cute.
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
Oh,
Jeez, we're all
snap.
shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that.
Oh, sorry, I clicked
Hurry
suicide.
up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
I'm sorry, look at cleaners are Jablo, Danina, Star-Lord? Sarzar? These guys are noisy. It's just career day and sports day.
It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez,
Haunted?
never mind those
Oh
rumors.
no.
Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which
Yeah,
they
Isabella.
are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but
Yeah,
spirits.
Isabella. Yeah, Isabella.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching
Whoa, what happened
right
to your
now,
face?
and they might not be happy with
Oh,
you
she's
enough to curse
scared.
you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe
These
it or not,
faces
it's
are
better to be
adorable.
careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end
I
up
like
with a
visual
dead body
novels that
stuffed in a
read to me.
sofa.
Sorry.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another
Is that
one.
phasing?
I can feel it.
That was one
Whoa,
time.
they
Isabella.
found a dead body in
Loosen
a
up.
sofa?
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you.
She hangs up
Bye.
before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Oh, you're adorable! I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who
That's
trained
rude,
you for your job
everything.
back when you started? You're
That's
working together
cool.
again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Ansem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That
Not the big spooky one.
you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
I kind of feel like
And
it
besides,
should
a job is a job.
put it on
Gotta do
auto.
what you gotta do to make a living.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds
I don't even
so
know my character.
out of character.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed
I need to
rumors
read
and all.
this thing.
I honestly
no, it's
thought you'd
gone.
back out.
Not all the time.
Same,
I could
sister.
really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands
Nice.
the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Everyone's
You're
desperate. It's
I'm
great.
desperate. It's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face. That's sympathetic?
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
Hmm.
Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back
I have to keep
whenever.
myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca.
So
I've noticed that you've been living off instant
moves.
noodles
It's
these past few
awesome.
weeks.
She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Here we go again. I'm really leaning towards you're not my mom. You're not my mom. I eat other things too. I eat other things too. No. This or that. Oh, I got an achievement for making a choice. Thanks, game. How did that... Oh no, it went down! Oh no! Oh no. Who are you, smarmy little bastard? Okay. Well, I'm here. Profiles, new. Oh, great. Alright. What is that? Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. Birthday, May 28th. Oh, that's so close to mine. Gemini, 26 years old. Height 5'2". Someone I'm actually taller than. Hooray. Occupation, estate agent, nationality Filipino. Oh. Religion Roman Catholic. Education Fine Arts undergrad. Undergrad. Reading grad? Oh, okay. Likes cinnamon rolls, same. Dogs, same. Food, same. Police procedural dramas, same. And teleseries, comedies, and karaoke. My God, we're like the same person. Only not. She is the third child among 7. Yeah, no, that's where we differ. Daughter of a laundry woman and a jeepney driver. She went to a public school and was an average student, but took to art easily. Eventually, she pursued a degree in fine arts as encouraged by her father. However, when the man was diagnosed with a terminal illness, she had to stop studying and make money. It was Isabella's aunt who helped her get work overseas in order to earn more money than any local job could. Rose Cooper became her mentor as soon as she started as an agent of BRC. It's been 5 years since she met her neighbor Rebecca. She met Ashton during an unfortunate incident involving her first sale at Devlin Court, and later Zachary through him. So I'm assuming that unfortunate incident is the aforementioned dead body in a sofa. Oh, these are fun. I don't know what this... Okay. Press my lips together and roll my eyes at her. I'm not entirely sure how I should feel whenever she goes on her mother hen mode. She means well. I'm glad somebody's looking out for me, especially with my family living on the other side of the globe. But Becca's bossy attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more overbearing than Mama, and that already says a lot.
You're not my mom.
I didn't say I am.
Nope, but you're acting like one. You don't need to
She
boss
gives me a
around all the
completely
time.
unimpressed look. Immediately, I brace myself for another round of reprimands from her.
I'm not bossing you around. I'm just telling
Dude,
you
I gotta
to
get to
at
work.
least mind what you're eating.
No, not incredibly.
Remember what happened last year? You ended up bedridden for 2 weeks after eating something bad. And I ended up having to listen to you cry about how those absences would take a
Yeah.
huge chunk out of your paycheck.
No.
Do you want that to happen again?
No, Mom.
Only a loud, frustrated sigh comes from her while she pinches the bridge of her nose, likely to help ease a headache starting to form. I bite my lip to keep myself from laughing out loud at the image she makes, expecting her to say more. But when at last she looks up, she's simply carrying a resigned expression on her face.
I'm serious.
Not my mom, Rebecca.
Whoa.
Maria Isabel
Whoa.
Grace.
That's total mom tone. I shut my mouth after that. Although I know she's not really angry, I don't want to push it. An angry Becca isn't someone I like to cross paths with in my lifetime. I've seen it happen, and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah,
I
I'll
grumble,
stop.
but she doesn't seem to care much, only giving me a small, acknowledging nod.
Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me and I'll help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on
I
the
nod in
table,
response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty sure I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse, just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to ever happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. Aw. I don't want to... Do you not have a real sister? You're the third of 7 children. No one else was a girl? I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me. snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any
Yeah, I gotta
minute.
get going to work
later.
anyways.
Good luck with
Alright.
your clients. You
With a
bet
small
it.
smile,
You
she
bet.
returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. As she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sound. This is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes habits out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Ah, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She's had a cold for a couple days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now,
Oh yeah,
just
it's been
go
like
to
10
work and
minutes.
Stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it
She
makes
offers
you
me a
feel any
reassuring
better.
smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she's decided on something. Wow, that's pretty. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily, then when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
There's an amused
see you
gleam in
later,
her eyes
okay?
when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore.
Before I can
sure to
retort,
drink
she
it,
casts
Mom.
another look at the clock. I take it as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. Awesome. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. We have Bar. The crow. We have sim music playing in the background. Mrs. Flowers, Sir Antiques, The Sleepy Sheep Inn, Library, Brio Realty Corporation, and Zarbucks. Okay. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. And I can read. Apparently everyone in Luxembourg City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked over them last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has a way of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the paper, my phone rings again. I pick it up without really looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway. Rose? Doesn't look like a Rose. Hi.
Guess again.
That voice.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
I'm cool
Just
always,
checking if you're
Ash.
still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on
think
my way
it's
there right
Jacobean?
now, actually.
Anyway,
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks
I
like
feel
the
like I
scaredy
know
cat
that
finally
voice.
toughened up.
Shut up!
I'm sorry, I totally...
I'll see you later. Drop me a call
Asshole.
when you're done. I'll see if I
I
can pick
missed
you up.
it. I missed the dialogue, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Stupid asshole.
Bye.
Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. Oh, new story. Oh, I guess we're here now. Before going to the Ermengarde Mansion, Isabella Santos dropped by St. Goretti High School to check on Rebecca Gale's former, reminded the latter to take her flu medicine before leaving. On the way, the mansion fashion frame, reminding of Dr. Sue. Great, this is awesome. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually quiet, the same flock of birds keeps flying by, and the only rustling of the leaves can be heard as an occasional breeze passes. There they go again. Well, Anselm Village is just a few miles away. Everyone keeps their distance on purpose. I cannot talk. Birds. Perhaps out of fear, the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Are you planning to go inside
Yeah.
that place, Missy?
The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him, as if something hasn't been said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You
He
never
drives
know.
off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. Did we suddenly get a beam of light? Or has that always been there? I don't know. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it. Well, that's weird. It's usually a door. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly... Let me read that completely so it makes sense. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, while my own copy of keys dangle uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Ooh, it's swanky. Entering what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. for all the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. Except for that. That thing looks pretty cool. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed again. Ooh, it echoed.
Rose?
I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are
I
you?
love that. My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Dots. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized.
But it's what I have programmed in my phone. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She's probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please
But to
check
no
and try
avail.
again.
Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Taking a couple steps forward, I notice something move above the grand staircase.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going.
Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Dots. Yes, finally.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. The freaking grudge noises?
What? The attic? Why?
Crap, it got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely a signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. Girlfriend, run outside. You had just heard grudge noises. That is not normal noises. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room in this place? Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Oh goodness, who opened all the windows? It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east wing and the west wing. There are two attics here, one on each side, but the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to have wandered there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones, and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step. Thank God it's still daytime. If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. With how old the place is, there are no fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one when they were renovating escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Yep, nope. No. This does not look like a place you want to be. It looks exactly as it did the last time I was here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more compressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? Was it the grudge noises going in the background? 'Cause no. I can do that better. Hang on. No. No, it's not working today. No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is going to do such a remarkable job of making sure that I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here. Is this a prank? Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Ugh, shut up, brain, you're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Dots. What the hell was that? More dots. That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said, and they think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always tried to be a model employee, but this time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room, just to check.
Huh? What's this?
My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room, but there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like...
A letter?
the titular letter? Lying on the ground just a couple inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down to pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her, though, could I? There was only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it. But with great care, I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core. Whoa.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, no. Get out. You get out of this house right now. Nothing but the words help me fill the page. All of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded plant. Yeah, no, that's blood. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just goes on until... Send this to 5 people or... Oh, okay, it's a prank.
Send this to 5 people or else.
Hang on. Oh, they're totally different colors. It's very slight, but they're totally different colors.
Or else what? Or else what?
Whoa. As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper to and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page, but there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight greets me next has been frozen on the spot. Holy shit! Hi? A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all matters of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to cry, call for help, but words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move. I'm completely paralyzed out of terror. I feel like I really need to save. Where's my save? Just save. Boom. Great. I feel better now. Lord, please help me. She is Roman Catholic, so that is something she would probably do, but I think that whatever it is, it would eat her face. She's not, shit. I'm gonna go with this. I shut my eyes tight, muttering fervent prayers under my breath.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Prayers taught to me as a child by my mama and my papa slip out endlessly through my teeth. Because God, oh God, if you have to listen to any of my prayers, please listen to this one. And if God doesn't listen, at least I won't see the thing that kills me. A cold comfort. I wait. And I wait some more. But when nothing happens, I dare to take a peek. I don't want to take a peek. Oh. Only to find that the ghost, the thing, whatever it is, gone. Relief washes over me as I shakily get up to my feet and back away towards the door. Wrenching it open, I slip out without a second thought and make a run for it down the stairs and onto the hallway. I take a look back to make sure it isn't behind me. Any other person might have stopped and dismissed it as a trick of the light and an overactive imagination. But I'm not taking any chances. I'm not giving that thing another chance to catch me off guard. I don't think I'll ever feel safe until I get out of here. Whatever that is, every warning bell in my mind is telling me that it's going to jump out at any moment and get me while I'm still in this place.
I told them! I freaking told them! Oh man, oh man, oh man!
Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and my shoes slip and I find myself falling until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. And then I black out. Oh my god. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious.
Go away.
Last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness.